Chair. Mr. Chair, you have been promoted to a panelist and are unmuted on our end.
Thank you very much, Michael. Okay, good evening, gentlemen. Sorry, joining you remotely. Schedule's got a little backed up today. Welcome to the Somerville Licensing Commission for April 15th, 2025. I'm Chair and Commissioner Joe Lynch. Joining remotely in person in the City Council chamber is Commissioner Jack Thomas and Commissioner Chris Allen. I also believe we have a representative from our liaison to the Somerville Fire Department. Lieutenant Auding is with us tonight. And Michael, if you could just tell us who's representing the Somerville Police Department.
Yes, Mr. Chair. We do have Lieutenant Sheehan on the line. We also have Captain Richardson from Fire as well.
Captain Richardson, Captain Sheehan, welcome. If I could impose on Commissioner Allen to read the preamble, please.
Absolutely. Pursuant to Chapter 2 of the Acts of 2025, this meeting of the Licensing Commission may be conducted via remote participation. We will post an audio recording, audio-video recording, transcript, or other comprehensive record of these proceedings as soon as possible after the meeting on the City of Somerville website.
Thank you very much. First item on the agenda are the minutes from the March meeting. Any comments, discussion, edits?
None.
None.
Seeing none, Commissioner Thomas would like to.
Make a motion to approve.
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Now we're going to do rock, paper, scissors. Gentlemen, if you want to see who wants to conduct the rest of the agenda, I will vote accordingly. Just make a note of it, please, that I am recusing myself from voting or participating on number 6.
Number 6. Noted. Commissioner Thomas and myself agreed to split this. I'd be happy to take the first 3. He'll take the next, and we'll get the show on the road.
Very good.
Excellent. Starting off, we've got existing all forms of alcohol license, change of manager, and a change of DBA name. Agenda item number 3, River Bar LLC, DBA River Bar, 661 Assembly Row, requesting approval of a change of manager and a change of DBA name. Moving from current manager of Jessica Brissett to the proposed manager, Quang Tron, and current DBA of River Bar, moving to a proposed DBA of Coco Lee. We've got them present in the City Hall chambers with us tonight.
Good evening, Commissioners. Attorney Ann Margarito from Somerville, Massachusetts. I do have some fresh color professors new menus for you if I can just approach and.
Please.
Give you those.
Thank you, Counselor.
Thank you. Apologies because they were just ready. They closed down for renovations back in January, so they're still in the midst of it. They're not. They didn't need any type of zoning update or anything like that. They're revamping. We know what's going on. You got to stay current in the restaurant alcohol business, and there's been some new additions to Assembly Row. Poster on the other side. So River Bar is near and dear to my heart. I represented the Ken Kelly, who was the first. River Bar was the first bar to open there. He lives on, and Matt Sullivan, who purchased from his wife after he had passed away, kept the tradition going, and been there for quite a bit of time. So now, it was time to revamp, and they're gonna be co-lead with the whole Pan-Asian fusion theme. There's gonna be less TVs, because we go out to enjoy our company, not necessarily, just watching TV. I will put the sign on it, if there is a, playoff game, they will, figure something out. We have to do that here in Boston, but, Juan Tran, he's the proposed new manager of the liquor license. He's sitting right behind me. He has an extensive history. Matt Sullivan, who is the primary, for the River Bar LLC, owns some other bars. There's Club Car down in Nantucket, Sullivan Pub, over in Charlestown, Charmin Inn in the South End, as well as the tap room. Vaughn has been there every step of the way with him, helping him open them, revamp them. He has been working at River Bar since, I think, the fall he came in, and, he's an assistant manager, so he will take over as manager, once they are ready to reopen. We're hoping second week of May. That's what I got tonight, is a, hopeful, reopen date. But, he is, of course, tip certified. River Bar has never in the history had violations, as far as I've seen. Well, maybe I didn't represent them, they did. But, Mr. Tran, in all of these locations, has never had a violation. No problems. They staff well. He may be the manager, but he will have several assistant managers there helping him out. They always have good staff on it. So, their purpose isn't just about the alcohol, it is about good food, and the menu definitely different. And that's what they're aiming for, the colors will be different. It's, he calls it a fusion between Art Deco and tiki bar, so I'm pretty excited for this. So, they wanna keep up with the times, make it more exciting, Assembly Row, it's, locals go, but it is definitely, a place for people to go who don't live in this community, so, they want to keep everyone happy. So, if you have any questions for me, Mr. Tran is here, but, he has a spotless record as far as, any type of violations, and of course, knows how to handle the patrons.
Great, thank you, Counselor. Mr. Tran, come on up. So, your attorney's spoken to your spotless record. How long have you been in the hospitality industry?
Graduated CIA in 2014.
Okay,
Started in Boston at a little restaurant called Liquid Art House. I was already opening team. Actually, my whole career has been opening restaurant. I have every restaurant I've worked at, I've opened every single one. So I started with Liquid Art House, and then I went down to Chef Richard Klein, and I opened up our kitchen in Eden. I was part of that from the hammer walls down. Then I moved over to Nantucket for Nantucket Prime. We inherited that restaurant as a steakhouse, and in the 5 years we worked with the city of Nantucket, and we opened it as the infamous tap room that was there years prior. Soon after, the company bought Club Car, so I was part of that changeover team, training the staff, all that kind of stuff. Then back to Boston, and we did Charlestown. We did Sullivan Public House, bought Jack Sullivan, and I was part of the same thing, knocked down walls, rebuilt the whole ground up. Then I helped out River Bar a little bit, and we also at the same time we opened up the Charlotte Inn down the South End. Same, exactly the same. We have a cordial license down there. And now this is who we are.
excellent. Excited to see where you go with it. Commissioner Thomas, any questions for the applicant?
Yeah, Mr. Chair, any plans for renovations this time around?
Oh, you mean at River Bar?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they closed down in January, and, I thought I mentioned, they closed in January, they're working on the renovations, and they're hoping to be done in about 3 weeks, so they would be open like the second week of May for the spring season down there.
Attorney Vigorito, I appreciate the detail as always. No further questions.
Great. With that, anything else that you'd like to say before we move to a vote?
No, unless you have another question for us?
No, let's ship it.
Before you do
Oh, I'm
that,
sorry, Commissioner
Chris.
Lynch, I'm sorry, I didn't see you.
no problem. One question, Michael, if you could check the application, please. I scanned it before tonight's meeting. It's indicating on the application there are no outdoor devices at River Bar. Could you ask, or let me ask, the applicant or their attorney to confirm that?
Well, you're removing TVs, right?
So do you consider the outside, so we have an outside bar that is under the awning?
You know, I think when they were originally, that those TVs were the original, when
Yes.
they originally opened, nothing has ever been, now they're looking to remove some,
Yep.
not adding.
So my question is, do you have any audio devices on that outside patio area?
We're planning on keeping one TV that's in the corner. We're not gonna have it on all the time, just for a case of, we do host a lot of parties for how much space we have. So we do a lot of corporate parties, and they usually use those for announcement, for trivia, whatever they're into.
So there, but is that outside or is it, that's under the awning?
It's under the awning, that was my question. So it's under the awning, on the actual patio itself, there will be no audio visual devices.
Thank you. Are there any audio devices, any speakers where you pipe music to that outside?
Outside.
We don't have speaker outside the patio, all the sounds are residual from the inside speakers going out.
Okay, great. That's all the questions I have, Chris. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Commissioner Lynch. With that, I will entertain a motion to approve.
I will second.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, ayes carry. Excellent, excited to see the reincarnation of this. We'll be out there.
Hopefully, we can make it down to somewhere over May and see all the new work.
Good stuff. Thank you. All right, coming up next, item number 4, special alcohol licenses. Dormition of the Virgin Mary, 29 to 31 Central Street, requesting approval of a special alcohol license, all forms for Eurofest, to be held outdoors in the parking lot at 29 to 31 Central Street on 5/9/2025 and 5/10/2025 from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. Rain date 5/11/2025, including alcohol service. Is an applicant present? Come on up. Please state your name for the record.
Harry Murphy. Hello, Commissioner Lynch, gentlemen.
Great, yeah, so tell us a little bit about this, how long you've been running this.
Most smiling.
I believe it.
And it's been the Edo Fest we started when Porch Fest started. And they coincide with each other, so people can come either before or after.
Okay, thank you. I'm looking at your application. I wanted to check, you have that you will potentially at one time have up to 4,000 people. That is what you have put on the citizen serve application.
That's probably during the September festival, yes. I don't know about the Edo Fest, but I guess.
Okay, I know you've got 10, you're gonna have 10 struck.
Oh,
Okay, so you consider that number, we're not
that's,
within the realm of feasibility, just from our side, so we can make sure that you've got sufficient coverage in terms of police presence, et
Right.
cetera. Okay. I wanted to check, I see the combination of gas grills and outdoor tents. Have you spoken with Lieutenant Otting or the Somerville Fire Department on the measures that you'll need to take to have those?
I personally have not.
Okay, Lieutenant Otting, do you have this application on, in front of you? Can you follow up with them and, do they have anything that they need to do?
If I could say,
I'm sorry, Captain Richardson, you're cutting out.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say that there's a note in the system that says that if they have tents or propane, they should be contacting fire prevention. I'd like to speak with them. If they want to contact fire prevention, we'll go over that with them.
Great. Please do follow up with fire prevention. You'll need to get sign off from them before the event permit is issued, to be clear here. This looks like a pretty big turnout. Let's go to Lieutenant Sheehan. Are you going to want a detail present for this?
I think we have a detail. We will have one.
Already have one? Okay,
Yeah, fire detail as well.
great. Checking the boxes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Beyond that, let's go to Commissioner Lynch. Do you have any questions for the applicant?
No questions, Chris. Thank you very much. Looking forward to Hero Fest, indoor, outdoor grills, tents, 4 to 11 on 5/9/5/10. Thank you very much. No other questions.
Great. Commissioner Thomas.
No questions.
All right, you picked a big, busy day there. It's a lot going on in the city. Excited to see that happen. With that, then I will go ahead and do I have a motion to approve?
Second?
I'll make a motion to approve and you'll second. Great. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Ayes carry. Excellent. Look forward to being there.
The best heroes this side of the Atlantic. Yes. So we're all set. I don't have to do anything.
Do please reach out. Just to confirm, please contact fire prevention and confirm that they're happy, particularly just with the combination. If you've already got a detail, you're likely,
We do.
give them a call just to confirm.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to item number 5. Far From the Tree LLC, 108 Jackson Street, Salem, requesting the approval of a special farmer winery license for the Union Square Farmers Market to be held. Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, to be held outdoors at 66 to 70 Union Square on Saturdays beginning 5/10/2025 and ending 10/25/2025 from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Mr. Commissioner, through you, Michael Botier, Licensing Operations Manager. I believe this is the same applicant for late item number 8. And I believe these are related events, although at different locations, if you wanted to take them up together.
Absolutely, I would be happy to do that. Thank you for flagging it.
Of course. And item number 8.
Do we have the applicant present?
Yes, we do. Mr. Commissioner, I see the applicant. You are unmuted on our end.
Hello.
Good.
My name is Roy. I'm manager here, Far From the Tree in Salem. We've been around for 12 years. Our tap room has been around for 10 years. I believe this is our 3rd year coming into Union Square and Davis Square. And I have to say, being biased aside from the Salem Farmers Market, the Union Square Market is our favorite of the 9 markets we do annually.
Love to hear it. Roy, just for the record, could you please give us your full name?
Roy Shavinsky.
Great, thank you very much. Yeah, you've been a staple of the Union Square Farmers Market for as long as I can remember. No questions from myself. Commissioner Lynch, any questions?
No, welcome back, Roy. Thank you.
you.
Michael, if we could just put it up on the agenda, we're looking at item number 5 first.
Yeah.
And then Roy, could you do me a favor? Just reach out to Michael Potier at the licensing manager's office. In the application, I think there was just maybe a Scribner's error there or something. We don't have an email for you.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that earlier when I was going over them. Yes, I can fix that.
Sure. Okay. All right. Well, no, welcome back to Somerville. Glad to hear it. No
Thank you.
other questions.
Good stuff. Commissioner Thomas, any questions?
No questions, Commissioner Allen.
Excellent. With that, do I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve.
Excellent. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Commissioner Lynch, are you going to back us up here?
Second.
Perfect. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Excellent. We'll see you at Union Square. Still looking forward to that ectoplasm.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, perfect. And stay on the line because we're just gonna, Commissioner Thomas, I'm gonna pick this one up and then I'll hand it
Yeah,
over to you.
absolutely.
All right, we're gonna pick up out of order, item number 8. Far from the Tree LLC, 108 Jackson Street, Salem, requesting the approval of a special farmer winery license for the Davis Square Farmers Market to be held outdoors at 44 Day Street on Wednesdays beginning 5/21/2025 and ending 11/26/2025 from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. You just said all those nice things about the Union Square Farmers Market. How are you going to one up yourself?
I personally have not been to the Davis Square one, but the employees I do have working there seem to have enjoyed it and stayed all season long.
Lovely. And just again, observing formalities, please give us your name again.
Roy Shavinsky.
Perfect. I have no questions on this one. Commissioner Lynch?
No questions.
Great. Commissioner Thomas?
No questions.
Excellent. Let's get this going. Do I have a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Carries. We'll see you in Davis Square as well as Union. Thank you for coming out to Somerville. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
All right.
Just for the record again, Commissioner Thomas, I won't be participating on voting on item number 6.
Understood. Taking over for Commissioner Allen, we're moving on to the late items that came in. First on the list is Somerville Museum for a special alcohol license. As Chairman Lynch noted, he will be recusing himself from this item. Item number 6, Somerville Museum, 1 Westwood Road, requesting approval of a special alcohol license, wine and malt, for exhibition openings to be held indoors at 1 Westwood Road on May 1st, 2025 and June 5th, 2025. From 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. requesting alcohol service. Do we have a representative?
If you are here to speak on this item and you're present in the Zoom lobby, could you please raise your hand? Once again, if you're here for item 6 on behalf of the Somerville Museum. Mr. Commissioner and Mr. Chair, for you, just for the record, I have 3 separate email addresses that I used to contact this applicant on 3 separate occasions, and I didn't receive any bounce back. In fact, I've used these emails to communicate with them in the past, but I do not see the representative in the Zoom lobby.
Could we table and move on to number 7?
Yeah, we can table this until we come back to it. And yeah.
See if they pop on in the meantime. Moving on to another late item for a special alcohol license. This is for Point Person Event Services, 28 Gorham Avenue in Stoneham. They are requesting the approval of a special alcohol license, wine and malt, for the matrimony of Michael Parr and Ann Posley wedding to be held indoors at 11 Sanborn Court on 6/22/2025 between the hours of 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. They are requesting alcohol service. Is there anybody on the line?
I do see the applicant. I am unmuting you on our end.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hi,
Thank you.
this is
Yeah.
Jennifer Hodgson. I'm the owner of Point Person Event Services.
Perfect, thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about this event?
Yes, this is a private wedding for Michael Paré and Anya Posey. They are getting married out in Boylston, and they're having their reception at the Warehouse 11 on Sanborn Court. The reception is scheduled to begin between 1 and 1:30, and it will end by 5 p.m. We have hired the bartender, Carrie Dahl, who is the regular bartender used at the Warehouse. And then we are using East Meets West Catering. The staff of East Meets West, as well as myself, are also tip certified, but we will not be serving the alcohol. And it's a private wedding for 60 guests.
Okay, is it safe to assume the people that will be serving alcohol, since they are catered, will be tip certified?
Oh, yes, yes. Carrie Dahl is the regular bartender that is at the Warehouse, and she is tip certified. and we are licensed as well.
That's excellent. No further questions from me. Chairman Lynch? Oh, so, no, you're,
No questions of the applicant. Congratulations to Michael and Anya.
Thank you very much. I'll pass that along.
Commissioner Allen?
Purchasing your liquor from a authorized distributor.
Yes, the liquor will be coming in from East Meets West Catering. We are using, oh my goodness. I apologize. I thought I had it written down in front of me and I don't. It is a distributor that is East Meets West uses. They will drop the alcohol off and pick the alcohol up.
You knew the details.
Yes, I'm sorry. I thought I had it right in front of me and I don't.
No worries. You're good. No further questions.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Allen. With that said, I'd like to make a motion to approve.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion carries.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Michael, does anybody pop in for item number 6?
Commissioner, no, 3, I do not see anyone in the lobby.
Oh. That brings us to the end of the agenda items, I believe, right?
Mr. Chair, or both acting chairs, since both of those events for item number 6 will be held prior to our next meeting.
We should come to a disposition today.
I know you hate to do this, and I'm not going to weigh in on it, but you do have an option, and I won't participate in that option.
Oh. And I can I can talk through this, Commissioner Thomas. We've done this a couple of times.
Okay.
At our discretion, we can approve an item in the absence of the applicant. I will say we do this sparingly. We do this generally if it comes before, if the event will pass before the next licensing commission meeting. And I would say we exclusively only have done this when it is an applicant with whom we have had a long-standing history. I would not do this for an applicant who has never had business before the commission. Occasionally we do, for an example here would be the Somerville Museum, who do 2 or 3 or 4 events a year, and I would say are a known quantity to us.
Right. Well, in the spirit of fairness, that's the only angle I look at it, in terms of people should be here if it's required for everybody else to be here.
I absolutely agree. To the best of my knowledge, we have never done this more than once for any given applicant. I feel like, and I would be fine saying on the record here, that this is, not to be taken for granted.
Right.
Simultaneously, I guess I do, Michael put here, to your point, how can we actually contact these? Do you feel like you have suitable contact information for?
Mr. Commissioner, through you, yes, I do like to make one point of clarification. The second date listed is in June, so the May meeting would come in between then. And at your discretion, one event could be approved or denied, the other continued to the next meeting.
I like how you think. I would be amenable to approving the 5-1. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong, yes,
Yeah.
I would be amenable to approving the 5-1, not the 6-5. And if the applicant cannot present themselves in the May licensing commission meeting, they will not have an approval for the 6-5 event.
I just think that's fair. Somerville Theater, they show up
Yeah.
in person. They're just as important.
Yeah.
That's just my take on it.
No, I think that's eminently reasonable. And like, I definitely do not want folks to take this.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. If you are still driving, I would be happy to make a motion to approve the 5-1 event, to sever this from the 6-5 event, with the understanding that the 6-5 event will carry forward to the next month's agenda.
Happily. Happily. The way it was, so we're wording it just carrying 6-1 for tonight, carrying over 6-5.
5-1 tonight, 6-5 carrying forward to the May licensing commission agenda.
More than
Perfect.
I'd make a motion to approve.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Carries as written there. And we can follow up on this next month then. I believe that then Commissioner Lynch, you're back with us. I believe that wraps our agenda for today.
Well done, gentlemen. Well done, record time.
I think we've had shorter ones, but not by much.
Well, thank you both, commissioners. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Francis. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Daryl. I think we are done. There are no further items on the agenda for tonight. Michael, if you could just give me a shake of the head and confirm.
Mr. Chair, through you, that is correct. We have exhausted all our agenda items.
Thank you very much. Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good night.